Good day, Lords and Ladies. Welcome back to Wildermyth. Now, I don't know if I've been saying it wrong this time. I call it Wildermyth. I don't know, it's like Wildermyth. I may just have been saying it wrong all this time, but I'm going to stay with what I've been calling it. So Wildermyth it is. Right, we need to chase down the Dravan who will escape in 150 days. All heroes must survive. So let's scout this location for our entire team. Yeah, they're held up there. We need to try and get as much supplies as possible. Let's go. The dragon folk shall not escape us. We must risk moving in daylight, gaining distance. We must risk moving in daylight, gain distance, be ready to march in a feather's breadth. A band of human trackers bringing numbers unknown burns at our heels. It has the Dravan both surprised and a little fearful. Vaswal. Have you calmed down? Imagine being flinchy at that size. A question, why my free, you gave. You lacked language to understand, even were I to explain everything intricately. Just trust me. Drasnak didn't pull this troop together for no reason. Past their prime tail chewers, maybe, but raiding is their life, their history, and the aim of their ever lives. What meaning is Drasnak? What is it? Hop. You really like that sword, don't you? That'll either be a problem or it'll make him popular. Drasnak is a name you must learn. It was my elder, my teacher, one of the last great Devens of lore. I am merely his shadow. We move in Drasnak's honour. Yes, you owe your freedom not to me, but to his wisdom and the respect he commanded. In a moment they'll be underway again. Meanwhile, there's smoke. The days have been grueling. Always the Dravan are ahead, leaving spare sign behind them of having lit a leaf much less slept. If it's plainly visible, that means we need to avoid approaching it directly. Come at an angle, or we'll be giving them both our flanks. You're really that versed in war, in fighting Dravan. Don't be impressed. Doesn't want to tell you. Don't be impressed. Doesn't want to tell you, but see in that fair master, Sandon, Cider Sam, student and teacher. That's only true in the vaguest, most eventual way, as it's true with everyone. We learn from and teach everyone we encounter. Sandborn was my senior. I knew him. I was there when he slew the Draven Lord and took the sun. I argued that all beings deserve to grow in liberty, to be what they meant to be, but I was just a greenhorn then. We need to make our decision early, probably split and sneak up, or tighten together. Speed, I'd say, is necessary either way. You know what my preference is. Brother and I can handle the front. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's go with stoicism. And the thing is, there's not a lot of us, so if we spread out, there'll be. This is the thing: if you're attacking a larger group, if you're having your forces spread out, if you're the lesser of the two, is actually a bad decision because the enemy can just reform their guard into a solid block and try and smash out. It's better to go in as a tight but focused attack of smaller numbers and just penetrate and try and do as much damage to the larger group as possible before they disengage. Let's go. Right, plus armor and warding. They got a fairly good chunk of defensive units. My plan is to basically rush the groups and smash them down before they can do a lot. So, let's get up here. Let's start smashing them He's cowering, which means that, yeah, I believe she is the one that has Guardian, so if we move her full distance, she'll be in a good position. Get Guardian up. This is unfortunate. Infuse, I don't know if that's going to be enough for what we want to do for Discus. No. Okay, so we want to do... And then probably what I want to do then is just push up with her some more. So they're coming for us this way. Okay. We need to thin their numbers. Yeah, Dove blood. Wait, what does that do exactly? Okay. Doesn't matter. This person's trying to disengage to take them out. We could get there and fire cone these two. We could infuse the tree and do a splinter blast. That might be worth it. I can't get both of them, unfortunately. But that would be enough. Get you here. And take that one out. And get up here. Probably going to get hit by him because this one will go for the one that hasn't got the... Yeah. She dodged, which is useful. Put an ambush up there, which they won't permit. Block that, which is actually really bad for me. Infuse that tree. We can't get that one. We can hit this one though and rip the armor to shreds. You can get to there up with your great spear and stab that one for crit damage. He's probably going to get a shot off, but the armor blocked it, which is fine. Right, let's go once per combat. Move him into the grey plane so he can get crit shot off. Which annihilates them. Excellent. We've got a bit of armour. Who's that better for? Gives one at the top more armour. She gets more stun chance, more dodge. I'll give it to him because he's almost dead to get 3 bits of armour off the bat. Warding. Actually, warding's really nice. So we need to give it to someone. She already has high warding as is. He's going to be at the back, so I'm going to give it to him. On the other side of the brief wood, there's no signs of camp was even made here. Seems like we got through that alright. They burnt driftmoss. Drovan have discerning noses, you know. They prefer similar range to pleasant smells to our own. False trail means we go back to the stream bed. Our quarry must be travelling up it for a while. Disappointing breakdown in my process to follow my eyes without questioning them. Malin, you're the only reason we've been gaining on them. Yes, your guesses have been good, on the whole. It's a short stop for food when they're on the way again. Callie, you were talking about your past before. About Sandborn and Agar. I was done, basically. It was the end of the 20-year conflict. Who's Agar? Agar Gameltap was another fighter we ran with. Younger than Sandborn, closer to my age, he always helped soften the hard times. Poor Agar, now there's someone your father lit up around. I didn't know, got questions myself, many of which I'd never really wanted to answer. Backtracking, they reached the stream by night. Waterways here carry silver from the mines up Mount Magehead. It's in the silt. In this moonlight, it's practically a glittering trail up the bank. That's where they left the water. Okay, so they got plus damage. That's not great. Right. Let's grab the supplies. It would take us a little bit of time to do. We've got some extra days, which is nice, but now we're burning time to do this. Right, okay. We got this plus 60 days from doing that fight. We've got some ingots and some resources. We got a cloak, bonus damage. That's really nice. I'm going to give it to the archer to start off with. The thing with ranged combat, yes, I know they've nerfed ranged combat a lot in this game, but I still think ranged combat is still really good to have. It's good to have a nice solid ranged unit at the back. Let's scout this with everyone. Under the setting sun, the profile of the rocky hills catches Kettle's eye. You feel that too? I swear it's watching us. Should we check? They advance upon the hill. Upon the hill summit, nothing awaits them. What we have found is a pretty good picnic spot. Then it begins, a thrumming. Grows louder and louder until the stone underneath chitters and shakes. It grows louder, they scream in pain, until it's a mighty growl, glamorous thundering, and then it resolves. A voice, I am the one, the voice of a carnivore, running, groaning, warning them to run, promising to give chase. You have hunted so long, through lies and stars. You have hunted so long for me and for the brotherhood that should be yours. Do you have my name? Do you know my name? It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myths over green field and fallow. To the carves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? How would I know? A blessing earned for ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I ask you once more. Do you know my name? Lochias. Kettle surprises himself. It's not something he does often. He's unsure how the name came to him, but he saw it's right. Yes, I am Lochias, your wolf god, and now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my boy. Be blessed as wolf kind. This feeling, it feels like coming home. Transformation. Take an oath, Kettle. No one does that anymore. Nobody loves you, do they, old locals? Let's do the transformation. Let's see what happens. I normally don't do the transformations in this game, but let's try it. Kettle kneels beneath a green light pools. Dandelions rise yellow out of the sparse wind-scraped dirt. They grow old and wide, then throw their seed, then wilt to nothing. The golden rock he kneels upon hums. It cracks something inside. A tremendous odour overcomes him. Of the deepest, oldest, wolfish breath. Kettle. There's a horrible look in her eye as her eyes close. As he stands, transformed. +6 to retirement age. Alright, let's grab this production point for a bit more resources. So, alright, what exactly do we have going in? So we could have anything like hardwood, hides, fabric would be useful. Hardwood's actually really quite important. We can't get it, so it's hard. So we can get 2 fabric or 2 hides. Hides are mostly for armor, fabric is mostly for like mage's clothes, though the hunter does use them. I'm going to grab fabric. So what does exactly this wolf head do for him? Action Guardian, and end your turn and wait for enemy to come. Action Wolf Bite. Kettle bites a nearby foe with his wolf jaws. Okay, so it's not actually that great unless we can fully transform him into a werewolf. We're burning time here as well. Okay. Not currently reachable. Dismiss. I mean, has it glitched? Is there no way for me? Oh, we can scout here. I normally don't do the transformations. Well, I do with some of them. A lot of them I don't tend to do. But we'll see what happens. Let's just soak. Sun lowering, the canopy tosses a gentle aroma over them, like pepper and sage. It is okay if it's okay if you're stumped. It's been a long day. Need help? Definitely a camp here. Definitely a camp here. Cook fire. I can see where the kettle stand dug its foot in. I bet they want to be found. That feels like what my mum would say. Maybe they thought they'd lost us with the stream walking trick. Then there's a bird splat on the rocks, and it looks like someone was testing a blade on that trunk. Which trunk? That one by the... Oh. The one by that drawer, actually. Okay. They got a haunt. Creeping in the darkness without a sound, communicating with gestures and smell. Okay. Kill all the enemies. And they see us. Sidestep. Okay, so they know we're here. Well, they've got a lot of they actually have a lot of armor, but not a lot of warding. So let's infuse this tree. We'll do Splinter Blast on them. Ooh, but now they're visible. And more importantly, I can shoot them. That one's probably going to charge us, which is not great. Get there for a guaranteed hit. We can bite. Will it kill him? Between 1 to 4. No, we can do sealed bait to destroy his armor. We can just outright stab him in the face. Let's just outright stab him in the face. Up there and get Guardian on, please. Oh, they're really pushing. We have to watch out for their rogues. Okay. Range unit is okay. This guy down here needs to get done in. We need to fall back to a slightly better position. His armor's been pierced, which is nice. There's one up there. Okay, Guardian up. There's not a lot we can do with this. We can do this grasping ability, which is nice, which takes that one out of commission. And then it's just her. And let's get Guardian up. And that one's pushing up this way. Okay. They're all starting to get ganging up on me, which isn't great. How far can this cone go? So if I put her here and do cone of fire, it won't kill him, unfortunately. Discus will probably take some of these ones out. Cone of fire, perhaps. Won't do a ton of damage. Let's go Discus. Will it hit anybody else in the group? Oh, he dodged, which is not great because this guy's going to be a pain. You need to beat this one up. Ooh, crit hit was fantastic. Low hit chance. I shouldn't have moved. And it blocked. Yeah, that's what I was worried. The dragon broke it. Okay. That's really getting annoying. Fine. You can move up here. You're going to basically burn this lizard down. And you're going to finish that one off with an arrow to the chest. Okay. That's good armor. Is it? Reduces his speed. Okay, yeah, reduces speed because of a ton of more armor. Yeah. She leveled up. Level 2. Wolf Call. Pass ability after a successful kill. Borvar's allies gain +2 speed. Not so bad. Untouchable. When Borvar gets killed, next attack against her within 1 turn will be missed. Tinkerer. Active. Once per combat as a swift action, Borvar grants 3 armor and 2 warding to herself or nearby ally for 2 turns. When entering Guardian at the start of every turn, enter Guardian at the end of every turn, even if you ended your turn by attacking. That's really powerful. Okay. Once per combat, as a swift action, Kettle frightens the enemies, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Bat use 3 if we're outnumbered. Aid is very nice to have, because it allows you to heal to give you 10 HP. Zealous Leap is very nice. Upgraded to Sealed Shredder is really good actually, I will grab that. Hunter's Lodge up on the hill, hidden away. One Eye, Grim Eye, one grim-eyed and figure-blessed trackswoman I coaxed into talking. Said Dovan camped here recently, left by daylight. Timeline matches with ours as well. Our timeline, her? Yeah. Well, I've known a knight or two like this one, Music Baron. When the woods stand shy to wave in the windless air, with moon and star buried in their thick, fragrant hair, I'll tell you a story that was told to me in trust of the Emerald Lady whose... She starts singing, no mum. They all exchange looks. I'm not imagining it, am I? She shuts up whenever I say mum. But anyway, yeah. I hope I don't sound impatient, even I don't know. Disloyal, that's well, but I... Why are we still out here, Sally? What's it so important for us to catch those Dovan? Is it about vengeance now? Because I don't know. And delicately put, are we meant to recapture that Drovar? I'm not sure my sympathy lies. I don't saw my sympathy lean that way. The night breeze, the night's first breeze is felt. It carries a damp scent. I won't say it for you. No, and you three have earned more from me than silence and staring. Alright, so let me start by saying it's not about anything in the past, or times gone by, or grace filled in, lives spent, dreams followed. It's not about vengeance. Comes before vengeance, it's love for the world and people of the world, people already born and bruised by years, and people that are glimmers in the ether, someday to open tiny wandering eyes. It has the ring of sentimentality in my mouth and in my ears. I welcome you to doubt me because I know what you'll find. I mean it more directly and seriously than I can really communicate. There's a Drovar with this host we hunt, who leaves only black timbers and burnt bones where home stood. I tracked his passage to this area to the area of the fairground, and I sort of anticipated that he did what he did there. Drasnak. That's the name he gave me. That's the name he gave me. A prisoner of ours during the convent, he spoke Yandric to me, and I taught him to read. Lent him mythology, and one stupid night I turned him loose. He seemed to be a scholar. I thought myself mercifully kind, but his quest is for fire, domination, on our end. There's a flash in the sky, and then a rumble. For then, get moving. The torches are lit for us, and we tempt discovery. Slowed by the effort to avoid detection and obscure their passage, Vossel's band makes for the understone causeway that first granted them entry here. Haste is fear's remedy, for then haste those fools with days off. They feel peril building on at their backs, and every gradual length of ground is excruciating. So they get some more reinforcements. Okay, stone throws. A new card has been added. We get 60 more days to pursue them. Okay, let's grab this location. Come on. We researched the windmill. We scrounged through it, got some resources. And a pendant, bonus damage. Okay. I'm going to give it to my mage. So you can have that for now. Let's get on to the noon wood. Because we are burning the midnight oil. And the enemy is gaining ground. Okay. Bokfang Outfitter. So they've overrun outfitters, have they? Hey Marlin, don't be alarmed when I say I worried, and I still worry that this wouldn't work out, or won't, eventually, with your body. It's gonna work out, he says. I thought you were supposed to be romantic, whatever. I guess I just love you, and I'm trying to say so, but now I suddenly have doubts. When you sleep, I'll protect you. When you wake, I'll kiss you to your feet. When the world has you whipped, I'll pull you in and comfort you. Quarter you two. You were good and quick. Went all the way up to the ridge. Yeah, saw no one lurking. I still think this place is a little conspicuous. No one comes here. Old road went this way. Said yourself, this is where their trail goes. It's likely part of how they penetrated so deep into people's lands without raising alarms. You do your magic thing on it. Put my awareness a ways down the tunnel, and I can tell it's populated. They move lower towards the black entrance. At worst, we bed our bones beside the bones of the world. So did spur the spear of Demigeld, down shaking into the damp, cold, dreaming dark. That's a lot of foes. I'm going to be careful of these ranged ones. Turning its nose to the earth and skies, it hunts, seeks, its bellows like a thundercloud. Okay. That guy has to go. So let's get here. Get them both hidden. You can move up to here so we can see what exactly lies ahead of us. Nothing, okay. Take an arrow to the stomach. Oh, there's another one up there. There's two of them up there. That's not great. He dodged. Oh boy. No, we better get up and get fortified then. And we'll infuse... We'll get the discus. I had hoped... That sounded the alarm, so they know where we are now. That's not great. I should have moved earlier. No, I can't get them with either of those. Can't get them with Splinter Blast. So this is going to be just a straight up melee fight then. Okay. The problem is that there's multiple ways they can come from, which is not something I like. Right, we've taken out 3 of the 8. You need to get up here and get Guardian on in case they come through that door. Okay. Right, we can't get across there, that's fine. We need to press on quickly. Yeah. Nasty Blight is lurking in ambush. Okay. Let's infuse Bone Lance, Shackles. Bone Lance. Bone Lance is a nice ability to get. Better if there's more foes. But we still managed to kill that one off. Put an arrow into his gut. And he has to come towards us anyway. Right. Let's move up. We took out another 2, so we're taking 5 of the 8 out. But the target is still a ways away from us, and we need to keep pushing aggressively. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. Fortunately, I can still get Sentinel up. But they are pushing us now. Right. I should not have done that. We'll put Guardian up. I pressed the wrong thing. We'll get that up. We'll get Discus. Take out the range unit so they have to charge us. He blocked, which is not great. So he has to come within range of us. And he could still move after his attack. Well, that's not good. Right. But I'm going to use the most of it that I can. Get that up. He can stab that one. Get there. Right, and we won the fight. Okay. A hand axe, very nice. I'm going to give it to him in case the transformation takes away his spear. The Red Quake, very nice. Ooh, extra armor would be very nice indeed. Give it to her. Turning point. They leave these forces to slow us. If they simply turned on us all at once, I'm not sure we'd stand much chance. I think they think we have our own warband, Malin. In the wildlands out there, not many friendly faces. It's the wildlands out there, not many friendly faces, and past non-wood, it's Drover lands. We need to catch them before they reach that far border. The exchange looks. I know I'm the unreasonable one, but hear me out. Going home is fine. We won. We're going to keep fighting until we lose. After I've had my nose to their feet this whole way, I can't go up now. Sorry. And Mum's too old. Look at her, haggard as the maple tree. You let an old woman go alone? Let's go with that one. Vaswell, we plan to hunt and to forage to mortar our bellies in this wood. The Droven fight exhaustion themselves, harried and perplexed by the dogged pursuit. Food is low, spirit is low. Drasnak would have. You speaking stop. Vaswell will save us. You will walking do. There are cries and there are screeches. Trevor, at last, what can you tell me? So they got armor now. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah, we got an extra 60 days. Let's not put too much effort. Our enemies are probably waiting to retake this place the moment we leave. Secure the outfitter. Okay. So 28 days. And they got cards. Okay. These are nasty, but I only really care about this one. My rule of thumb, like I've seen other YouTubers who've played this game, and they tend to like try and stop as many of these cards as possible. My rule of thumb is I only really focus on the main. If this is one of the story campaigns, I focus on the main story facts and to prevent them from doing stuff, because the legacy points are really useful. So I'm going to get rid of the Dravan. And you guys can get some cards, I don't care. Okay. Through delving through the mysteries of Buck Fun Outfitted, they prove rewarding. It's hide and fabric, which we both need. And we get a block chance. That's actually really good. I'm going to get her block chance up. Now, we have 152 days. We've got two options. Go here or go here, which is the objective. I'm going to go to the grasslands. Gorgons and Fifth Tile, they may ambush it. Yeah, let's take care of this. We can do it quickly, get some more experience. And then push on to the grasslands. But that's for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wildermyth. I suppose I'm going to be corrected in the comment section below. But we'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.